Welcome to episode 80 of the OVW Fan Zone Live. This is where fans talk back. My name is Jack Minogues.
I'm Brian Hines. How are you?
I'm Brian Allen. Hello.
Let's give Brian Allen a little bit more, please, Malachi.
Yeah, just me up.
All right, and with us as always, joining us just now, sitting down in his warm chair, is our producer, Tiny Brian. Tiny Brian, say hello, please.
Hello, please.
Tiny Brian is in the chat, is at OVW Podcast. He will be collecting your questions, comments, concerns, complaints, requests, anything Ohio Valley Wrestling or related to the general wrestling world. He'll have those for us at the end of the show and throughout the show. I think that this might be a little bit of a chat-heavy show, so guys, we would love to hear from you. Please get in the chat. Tell us what you want to talk about. Brian Hines.
Yeah.
Tell us where people can find OVW live over the next few weeks.
Well, I'm glad you asked. You can find OVW live at 4400 Shepherdsville Road in a building known as the legendary Hot Point Davis Arena. Thursday nights, doors open at 5:45. Action starts at 6:15.
That's what I've been led to believe.
Yeah, Overdrive at 6:30, Rise at 7.
What he said. And there you are.
We do have one other. I actually updated your notes.
What?
Tough Love on February 15th.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Tickets available now at ovwrestling.com.
And on the Ohio Valley Wrestling Facebook page, you can see tons of events all the way up through May, I think.
Yeah, all the premium events through May, plus the return of the Tuesday night special the week of WrestleMania.
So you guys will know how to find OVW. You guys can plan ahead. There's a lot of holidays, a few days off in between there. Maybe you guys can make it out to Hot Point Davis Arena on a Thursday night or a Sunday night or a Tuesday night on that week during WrestleMania week.
That's right.
Brian Allen, how did you enjoy the Rumble from this past week?
So that was my first Nightmare Rumble, and I don't even know where to start, really. It was definitely the longest I've been in Hot Point Davis Arena. It was a long just show full of, everything you could have asked for, and it was a great night. I'm going to remember it, honestly, forever.
Any highlights of being in the crowd?
Where to even start, man? Which one to pick? What was... Seeing, I think, just in the crowd, it's such a good mix of veterans that have been there, newer faces that have been there, but just seeing everyone's either reaction to someone that was returning, and they were like, oh, yeah, you doing the point, like, oh, I know them, and then, seeing their excitement from that was really cool, or just from newer faces in the OVW crowd, seeing them, be like, who is that? How, they're that big? Like, that's not okay. That's got to be illegal, or they're that athletic, or whatever it is. Just
I think you're talking about Backwoods Brown, if I'm not mistaken.
That boy Backwoods, and that's. Please stick around this company, man. But it was fantastic, truly.
And I would extend the same question that I just asked Brian Allen to our guests in the chat. What were some of your favorite memories from the OVW Nightmare Rumble, either the men's, the women's, or some of the other great matches that were we saw throughout the night? Would love to hear what you guys saw in person. Would love to hear your reactions if you were watching at home. This is where you guys talk back, so please talk back to us. But stay polite.
Wrestling's biggest fan.
WBF.
Yep,
of course.
just says, Sup Cause, Mikey, James, JJ, Dusty, Tri-Bryans, and Jackman. So apparently we are now the Tri-Bryans, is what I wanted to bring up here.
Does that make me like the manager?
I suppose.
Hey,
Perfect.
that works.
Best manager in the industry.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, we'll see what we can do with that, WBF. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Tiny Brian, anybody else in the chat that we might want to hear from?
Let's see here.
Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, JJ
course, of
Lawson's
course.
in the
Yeah,
chat
right,
tonight. I saw.
JJ.
Oh,
the
JJ
Bischoffs,
Lawson.
Heat and Heel, our favorite swag makers.
Oh, Heat and Heel.
Right
Hey.
here. This shirt. Heat and Heel, man.
I was going to say,
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
you
he
so
mentioned
much,
it.
yes.
That shirt
Stand
is
up.
fire.
Give us a
Yeah.
little modeling job,
Absolutely, yeah. So, you know, the sheep.
Oh, it's
Of
it's
this
an
company.
icon shirt?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Boss Squad.
Boss
Three of 'em now, but
Squad.
if you want some more, hit up Caleb Wolf on that OVW Fan Zone, man. This right, it's exclusive.
That's
This
a-
stuff's exclusive, man.
That's a one of one.
Yeah,
It's custom made. It's
Biggest
custom made.
fan answers your call for
Yeah.
what reactions to the Rumble, saying all of it was damn good, Jackman. Probably my favorite OVW show I've seen so far.
Oh, it's wonderful to hear. Were you in person or were you sitting at home? Let me know. Brian Hines,
Yeah.
you did not get the chance to make it up. You had some stuff come up on Sunday afternoon. You didn't get the chance to make it up there. What were some of your takeaways from sitting at home?
It was nice to be back in my apartment, my PJs for starters.
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
The
we'll write that one down.
enjoys pajama time. That Rush Division scramble was exceptional. The women's rumble was as solid as we've seen during our time covering them as a podcast, and we go into more depth in the podcast itself. The new episode comes out at 8:00 or shortly thereafter.
We promise this time.
Yeah, we
With,
promise. For
now
real.
with sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
now with sound, which is
We're-
kind of important if you're going to do a podcast.
It's a talkie.
Yeah. But the men's rumble also was just phenomenal. The whole thing was. So many different things I could bring up, but overall, I mean, it was a fantastic way to start 2026.
Well, and it's really, you think between Chaos, we hit Rise on the 8th. We've got the Rumble on the 11th. And then we turn around immediately and announce just a month down the road, a little over a month down the road, Tough Love. There has been no time to stop in Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Since the summer of stopping.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's, pretty much it. Is like the last time they got grounded in any serious way or things seemed out of place in any serious way was when it was a hazard to attend the building.
Yeah, I almost passed out that last night.
And it's so incredible at what speed that Ohio Valley Wrestling is able to put out this quality of programming, that these wrestlers are able to rise to the occasion, not only on Thursday nights, but like on a big night like the Nightmare Rumble. Some of the best moments weren't even in the Rumble, right?
Yeah.
And the Rumble is the marquee event, but everyone was there to make sure that they had a place at the table to eat. Every single match wanted a place at the table to eat that night and wanted the fans to go home remembering them.
Fortunately, the kitchen was well stocked because everybody ate.
Yes.
It sure was.
Wrestling Biggest Fan replied to you, Jackman. I've watched wrestling religiously since I was 3 in 1978, but I have never been to a live show.
Really?
I know, it's crazy.
What?
Wait, how
What are you even doing?
No.
No, we don't gatekeep here.
No. I'm just
As
saying.
Mikey
I mean,
Ward said,
But what
I've
are you
watched-
doing? We want to take you with us.
yeah.
Yeah, come with us. Mikey Ward said, I've been watching since 1975, and I've only been to one.
We extend the same. Extend the same to you.
You guys
we
got to
gotta-
come join us.
Come with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
We know we'll
Please.
we'll try to have a good time.
Come along
So
with us. Try.
I noticed. I think JJ Lawson is still here in the chat with us. You guys had a question for JJ, didn't you? Let's turn that. You guys want to address that here?
JJ, you were a big advocate for Brandon Balling before any of us even knew who he was.
Your new
And
Rush
rightly
Division
so.
champion.
Our
Brandon
brand new
Ball.
Rush Division champion took out Hoda, took out the sitting champion. One of the most reliable guys, one of the guys with the most storied history with that belt in recent years, Hoda Pesos. How are you feeling though? Like,
Because you told us to look out for this kid.
and he's, is he doing JJ things? Is he doing JJ things in a way that JJ kind of wishes he was doing? Is JJ looking from the sideline right now and saying, man, that should be me?
7:09 p.m. JJ Lawson 2023. Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
No, and I mean, you're an incredibly competitive guy.
Yeah.
Incredibly competitive guy. And I know that you have backstory with Steven Steele. I know that you have backstory with Brendan Ballin. Man, I want to hear from you. This is where the fans talk back, but this is also where JJ Lawson can talk to the fans. We want to hear how you're thinking, how you're feeling right now, man.
So, yeah. Anybody else? Let's see. What else? I was like Mikey Ward. I was like 13 when I went to Wildfire Tommy Rich. You should have kept your eyes on him when you went to see Wildfire Tommy Rich.
Yeah, because he just up and disappeared one day. And thankfully, we have word that he is not just wandering around the backstage area of Davis Arena, but that was where he was supposed to be when he made an appearance for OVW, but he wasn't there. And we just hope he's okay.
I blame Doug Basham.
Yeah.
He wasn't even around at that point.
No, that was in the middle of the Revolution
Nah, it
stuff.
was EC3, sir. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come
Maybe
on.
not.
Come on.
Well,
We got
Come
a
on, man.
phone call
Come
out
on,
in the
man.
chat.
Sorry.
Got
Let's-
Prime in here, man.
Oh, Star Player Prom has
Oh,
joined.
Prime?
Yeah.
says
what's up,
JJ
man?
and Balling are both
We
goons.
got
Oh,
first
okay.
goon mentioned on the show. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for
That's
joining
it.
us, man.
Yeah,
I
no,
appreciate
good to
it.
see you, man.
I would say I'm not going to touch that one, but we're not in November anymore, so I think I can touch it.
Grab a Kleenex.
Wow.
Star Player, thanks for joining us. Great way to kick off the tag team, you and your tag team partner there.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all
Kind
killed
of
it, man.
the first time that you guys have had that big spot in OVW in a while. And there's been no one that's been in OVW and hitting OVW harder in the tag team division over the past 2025 and on into 2026 than the Sin City Outlaws. But Star Player Prime, you and your teammate Boy Toy Troy were able to take out the victory. That's a big moment. And again, we were talking about it earlier. This was such a packed night of wrestling at the Nightmare Rumble this past week that your favorite moment doesn't even have to be from the Rumble matches.
Right.
One of mine happens to be, though, the return of Shalance Royale.
Yes.
Oh, so good to see her back. By the way, OVW Academy chimes in and reminds us that Star Player Prom is a OVW Academy graduate.
He is.
Classes are starting soon.
Mm-hmm.
And can we get information about the OVW Academy at ovwrestling.com, I believe?
Either that or OVWacademy.com. I think both of them may have some things for you there.
Great. We would just love to be able to send people in the right direction.
Yeah.
And I think we're on the way to having maybe a Rush Division match in our chat room, which I think would be great.
Oh, let's do it. man.
Can't tell us what's going on.
Let's see. Apparently, Mikey, there's some smack talk about goons.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
There's
Smacking and gooning, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Do it. Yeah. Let's take it over.
Dusty Carter, 2154, is also excited for the return of the Fighting Siren, Shalance Royale.
Amen to that.
Dusty, thanks for joining us in
Yes.
this chat on this Wednesday evening. No, I mean, seeing Shalance back was such a great moment. Like, if you've been keeping up with her on social media over the past year and a half,
Yeah.
you can see a ton of different projects that she's been doing, but, you know, a little bit of time dedicated to her journey of getting back into wrestling shape. I mean, she was really down and out
Yeah.
for a little while.
Yeah.
And it was great to see her back at the Rumble this past weekend, and it seems as if she hadn't missed a step.
No. If anything, she might have gained a couple.
Star Player Prime says Shalance is not a goon.
No.
That's
No,
No,
Absolutely
that's
definitely not.
the truest thing I think I've ever seen in the chat room before.
We want to go ahead and take a quick break real quick and come back and maybe do some prediction coverage and get into some more general goonery.
More on the Rumble, yeah.
we always
Get your
do
questions
good.
in. I'm going to start cutting. If you haven't got your question answered so far, please toss it in here during the break. I'm going to be watching, and I'll be pulling them out, and we'll be going through them as we go.
And this is a big show, guys. That we're really dependent on the chat for this show. So please get all of your questions and comments and all of your stuff in the chat. And hang out with the wrestlers a little bit, too. How cool is it? What other show is going to link you directly to people that you see on OVW television week in and week out? Other
Yeah,
than
we
the
are off to a
OVW
great
Fan
start.
Zone Live.
Oh, yeah.
So,
OVW Academy, in reference to Shalance, reminds you they do not teach singing.
Yes, that's
No.
you got,
But
it's a
Shalante
different
does.
academy.
Oh,
Shalante,
she
yeah,
does?
Shalante,
She offers
yeah.
lessons.
I saw that on,
Yeah.
on
Okay.
social media. All right, guys, we'll be right back. Thank you guys for watching. This is the OVW Fan Zone Live.
I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
Dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
I'm Lena Fights, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone. I'm Allison. We're from Country Boy, and we're in the OVW Fan Zone. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone. What's poppin'? It's the Bucetto with Scotty around Hollywood Heavy J, and I am in the OVW Fan Zone. I'm Debbie. I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Keith, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Sarah, and I'm with the OVW Fan Zone.
I'm Christian, and I'm with the OVW Fan Zone.
Hey guys, this is Joe Cooley, and I am in the OVW Fan Zone. Let's do this. This is Wes Martin, and we're in the OVW Fan Zone. Please join.
I'm Brent, and I'm from the OVW Fan Zone.
Yeah. Hi, this is Roy Bishop, and we're in the OVW Fan Zone.
Hey, it's Boise Valley Eric Cornish, and I'm in the OVW Fan Zone.
Welcome back, OVW Fan Zone Live. This is where fans talk back. If you're just joining us, my name is Jackman Oaks.
I'm Brian Hines.
And I'm Brian Allen.
So, seems like there's been a suggestion in the chat that J.J. Lawson should join the Hush family.
The Evans
Okay.
Yeah, the Evans family. We got, and J.J.'s just asking for comments now. What do you guys think?
JJ, I mean, there's a spot for you there. It seems like Tommy Boy's a little distracted. I think that Tony Evans is always looking for someone who's going to bring the bacon to the table. Just wondering if you're that guy for him. What do you guys think?
Would that be exciting?
It'd be very exciting for most of the audience. Yes.
Well, then, all right, I suppose.
What better way to, JJ, for you to kind of take.
JJ does not
You know
seem
what?
convinced. He's like, I
you
don't know, man.
You know what? That Rush Division title, JJ. If there's someone who's gonna really help you, get you in that direction, give you that spot you deserve, man. I think Tony Evans is the guy.
I don't
Eddie
know,
Carter
man. Don't
2154 seems to like the notion.
don't feel pressured. And as my friend and colleague often says, follow your heart.
Follow your heart. Follow your heart.
There.
Roy Bischoff thinks JJ is too good for that.
Oh, okay.
That's fair, man.
I tend to agree.
And don't
Forge your
listen.
own
Don't listen to us, JJ. Listen to the fans.
Yeah.
Roy Bischoff is a week in and week out guy. We know Sherry's sitting right next to him, so you listen to them. They know more than us.
We're just instigators. Man.
Yeah, forge your own one pant-legged destiny, JJ.
Larkin Danielle
Oh,
says they already
there's your
adopted
number
me,
one
so
contender.
no thanks.
Well.
We're getting some
Oh, look at that.
superstars in this
Our
chat.
newest member of the family, our number one contender for the OVW Women's Champion. Board uncertified therapist, I would imagine. One lovely Miss Larkin.
Larkin, quite the end of the year for you and quite the beginning of the year for you. You're actually just the type of person that we would love to talk to here. What happened? What happened? It seemed like you were having so much fun. It seemed like you were really helping out the guys over with Donovan Cecil and Jack Vaughn, and then maybe a little bit of bad influence. A guy from the wrong side of the tracks, Tommy Boy De Niro.
Yeah, was it just Tommy? Are you in love? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely one of the more surprising things from someone that I didn't think I could be more surprised by. Miss Larkin, you have certainly surprised us here at the end of 2025 and into 2026.
That's the perfect way to put it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us either way. It's a pleasure.
No, thank you
So yeah,
much.
we'll keep an eye out and see if she has something to say in response to that.
We'll be watching.
Let's look at what you guys predicted for the Rumble last week, and then we will.
Not good. Not great.
Yeah.
Not
You
great.
guys did the best you could. You didn't have a lot of information. I respect the attempt. Let's see here. First of all, for some reason, all three of you took level 9, level 3 to win that number 1 contenders tag match.
During the polling of that episode, I want to say they came in 4th, and it was like 12%.
That would be 27, actually. It wouldn't be 9. 3 times 3.
That's
Times
3
3.
squared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Math
Well,
deduction.
that's fair.
3
I mean,
cubed, actually.
That is. Yeah.
So yeah, that happened.
That's a rare math. That's a rare math
Yeah,
thing
you-
I got right.
you got us all.
Big brain.
Look at you.
Man. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, I ate my Wheaties today.
That'll do
I ate
it.
my Marty Supreme limited edition Wheaties today,
That'll do it, man.
Let's see.
and I had
here.
my Metrix, my MedRx.
Any other multi-level marketing supplement brand you want to
No.
shout out
No.
while we're here?
I did have a great meal on my George Foreman grill, though.
Look, man, those Mormons, dude.
I fully support that. Yeah.
Nothing better than a little accessory like that in the kitchen.
I'm
It just-
literally just
Man.
talking. I don't know what I'm even saying. Please, Tiny Brian, please. I don't even own a George Foreman grill.
oh,
Let's see. Japman, you predicted when we talked about returns for the Women's Rumble. Japman predicted Hollydead, which did not happen, but we did get Holly Hood, so you were halfway there.
And I'm not even going to take that.
Behans had Steven Steele winning the Rumble, which I like that notion.
would have been so cool.
He had a great showing. He did. I was impressed with how far he got and what he was able to do while he was in there. But
Chopped it up with
unfortunately
JBL a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, while we're talking about the Women's Rumble, Sean Kristen says the Women's Rumble was great. What's up with Haley J getting jumped like that? She should be seething for revenge. I certainly hope she is, because I want to see it.
I mean,
need
she's a
that.
threat.
Yeah,
She's a
that's
threat.
it, the threat. She's a
You
threat.
know,
You gotta
like
do it, man.
it's a rumble, man. It's every person for themselves.
Yeah, Killer Kai was a threat, and
Yeah,
Cosmic
she
Joe-
got taken care of
She
pretty
was
quick.
until she wasn't.
Yeah, Cosmic Joe asks, how many flavors does Ale8 have? Because they're now one of the advertisers.
Original, blackberry,
Cherry,
Orange,
cherry,
peach.
okay.
kiwi,
zero
Really?
sugar.
0. I'm not gonna count that one. Just I'm gonna put that one in with OG. Cherry. They got the orange soda. I think that's all of them.
A lot is, and they change, and they change.
And they have
from
the
time to
diet,
time.
and they have 0 sugar too.
Yeah. So yeah, we love some Ale8. That's a Kentucky original here.
It is the only soda I drink.
Really?
Yeah. So and it's I think you can, for people that aren't in the Kentucky area, you can get it at Cracker Barrel now.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, you've been able to get it at Cracker Barrel for a few years, and if you're in the surrounding, like the Tennessee, you can find it in some places. I mean, they didn't even have it in Louisville when I was growing up, so it's like crazy how much
Yeah.
they've expanded.
Wow.
But yeah, for people that are not from the Kentucky area that have seen LA just because they're a sponsor of OVW, it is the only soda I drink. It is fantastic. I love it to death. I do not get paid to say that. If you plan on ordering some, get it really, really cold first. Take it out about 15 minutes before you plan on drink it, and only drink it out of green glass bottles.
Yeah.
That is
Do
correct.
not accept L8 that is not in the green glass
Yes,
bottle.
good.
for sure.
Yeah, any L8, and with the flavors, they don't make them in the green glass. Some of them are in the clear glass. That's fine. But L8 out of a can and L8 out of the plastic bottle and L8 on tap is not the experience that you want.
Unacceptable.
That's
Yeah.
fair, man.
And that's a free
Yeah.
I could talk poetically about L8. I really, really could. L8's one of the finest export from the Bluegrass State.
Cosmic Joe says Amazon has L8, so he will try it.
Yeah,
Make
let
sure
us
you
know.
report back, Cosmic Joe.
Please,
after
yeah.
you tried it.
No,
We
it's
wanna know.
so good, man. It's a ginger ale, basically, but it's got a little more punch than a ginger ale. And if you're a whiskey drinker,
It does go very
it goes
well.
pretty good with whiskey.
Yeah. Kind of what we made it for.
Yeah.
Who else?
Or what it quickly became for it.
Yeah, let's switch back to wrestling stuff here. Mikey Ward and Dusty Carter both talk about Carter Kaufman's performance in the Rumble. Can we talk about Carter Kaufman?
They're
for a
going to
moment?
bat for her, and they should, man.
They should.
She's got a bat. So
Yes,
they
she
can
does.
just-
That's her whole
What did y'all
thing,
think of
man.
the addition of the bat? I think that really rounds out the persona that she's
yeah.
been building.
Well, with her attire too, what it's going for now, just with like the stripe ordeal going on.
I love the baseball
That's-
uniform theme that
that's
she's had
heating
for a
up.
couple years.
Yeah,
yeah,
y'all
and the
were
bat
saying.
makes more sense than like a glove.
It really does. Yeah.
I
Or maybe
think
a batter's glove, because you could maybe like load it like a loaded baked potato glove, but I don't know.
the Rumbles are a night for surprises. I don't think that it was a surprise that Carter Kaufman showed up in the Rumble. I do think that her performance in the Rumble was quite the surprise.
It's
I thought she had it.
Oh,
yeah, no, definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was a real shot there at the end where there was a little bit of chum in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was just very surprised to see her there, very proud to see her there, and looking forward to what that could indicate for her for the rest of 2026. We know that that's a huge confidence builder when you can have a show out performance in the Rumble.
Yeah, I felt like the fact that she was in there for that length of time in that particular spot really kind of set the stage for what we could possibly see for her in 2026. Like I was in shock. Like it was toward the very end, and I was on the phone with my son, and we were talking about something, and I was like, holy crap, I think Carter Kaufman's going to win this. And he's like, who? And I was like, I'm watching the Rumble. And I was surprised when she didn't. I forgot that Larkin was coming in at the end. And once that happened, it's like, oh, yeah, well, the odds of this happening went from like here down to like, but still right in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right in the thick of it.
I'd lost count at that point when it was getting near the end. So when she had her elimination and had the ring to herself just for a little bit, I was like, wait, there is one more person
Did
coming.
we win?
Yeah, I was like, wait, is she just?
Did she in fact get a grand slam?
Yeah, I was. It was such a surreal feeling, and then Larkin came out, and we had Haley for just a little bit longer too. So it was like, okay, we still got a little bit more to go here, but just to get that spot where she's the last one standing in there, one of the last few, it was awesome.
Yeah, that's
Well
a
deserved.
snapshot that people are going to remember from, and I mean, right, especially the way that they caught it on television. Just
While we're talking about the finish of the Women's Rumble, Mikey Ward says Tommy Boy won the Women's Rumble, which I found funny. Sean
Is
Christian,
Larkin in the chat? And I
she's
bet
not responded yet.
I would say that she has,
screaming
if she
some
was
of it.
still around, that she probably disagrees with that one.
I
She
don't.
works,
Yeah, I'm
she
not
might
saying I
show
agree
up.
with it.
She's probably gonna come.
But Sean Christian says Tommy was there for his lady. Great storytelling. So they do kind of have that young crazy love vibe going.
Have you ever seen the Nicolas Cage movie Valley Girl?
Sure.
I think that's what it's kind of like. You seen that one, Heinz?
No,
Valley
surprisingly,
Girl,
I
Valley
have
Girl is you've got to see Valley Girl. It is like essential 80s. It's it's not like like Goonies 8, but it's very, very good. They're like what's the David Lynch one? Young at Heart?
Wild at Heart.
Wild at Heart. Yeah, they're like Wild at Heart.
So this was essential
Okay.
80s.
Yeah, Valley Girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love
It's
the
very
80s,
good.
man.
Nick Cage is like a punk rock guy. It's very good.
Yeah,
Very funny.
My movie reference point is much darker than any of those. So
We know you love the Transformers movie with Charlton Heston, or whatever.
Orson Welles.
Yeah, Orson Welles.
But that is not what I was.
Whichever one of those old hacks was in that movie.
Let's see. Let's move along here. In the returns predictions, we'll go ahead and give the star to Mr. Allen, who did predict that Tegan Thorne would make a return. She wasn't in the Rumble, but she was in the show.
We'll take it.
So and that's as close as we get from any of these.
We'll take that.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we did not see Isaiah Ninja arrive, and we did not see Shira tear his way down the ramp. Unfortunately, we will have to continue to wait for those.
That's the long shot was Shearer.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, Mr. Yuck has arrived. Hello, official Mr. Ruck. Yeah, Mr.
Haven't
Yuck.
had the pleasure.
Hey.
Mr. Yuck was my dad. Right? That's like what people say.
No,
nice
please.
to meet you, Mr. Yuck. No, please. Mr. Yuck was my dad.
Mr. Yuck was my father,
Yeah.
sir.
What did Mr. Yuck say?
Well, let's see. He's is talking to wrestling's biggest fan, seeing him online petitioning for OVW the women's division of OVW. So
Okay, so he's a fan.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank
for
you so
joining us,
much.
Mr. Yuck.
let's see, Mr. Freak for God says, I'm just reading the names here. Says, I'm ready for the Evans family run, holding all the gold in OVW, including eventually the tag championships.
Hey, we're here for it. Man. Well, I am. I'm not gonna speak for y'all. I should have done that.
I think
You
there's-
do love the heels, don't
I
you?
do.
Alan?
I love a good heel, as you can see. Being a heel now in this industry is very difficult because you can't make that mistake of being too cool to where you get too many cheers now. You still got to get the boos. You got to get the heat. That's really it. And it's hard to do. I think OVW has some stars that do such a great job of that. Tony Evans, Icon Lee, man, just to name a few. So I'm always going to show my love to the heels in this company, man.
I think there's a world, I mean, where the Evans family is like the most dominant faction of 2026.
It's starting to shape up like that.
And it could not even be close. And what makes the Evans family so fun is they're not an invading force, they're an insurgent force.
Right.
And so they're just going to be able to just like kind of pick their fights wherever they want to or feel necessary because they're dedicated to themselves and to each other, not this like grand ethos, anything past like winning, like let's say the Revolution was. Like
Right.
the Tony Evans family is just here to win, plainly. We're wrestlers and we win matches and we take home the gold and we get paid the most. And that's what they're here to do.
And it does feel like maybe we're getting set up for a little bit of classic OVW faction warfare because it feels like we're getting these teams, and then we have several tag teams now that have people out of the women's division who are attending or tied to them in some way. So I'm really loving to see the growth and kind of the width of the OVW locker room. I'd love to see like a war game scenario between some of these factions a little later in the year.
Oh, yeah.
Anything's on the table. We're still early into 2026 here. Doesn't feel like it because of all the action that we've seen, but we are still very early into this year. Anything else from the chat?
Let's see. Corey H1786 says, Tommy is a jerk, but it's hard not to like Larkin.
It's
I
very
think
hard.
a lot of people probably feel the same way.
It's hard, man. That's going to take some getting used to.
Yeah, Dusty Carter 2154 says Evans Carter. Evans family equals better clubhouse. Wrestling Biggest Fan asks, the trifecta died, didn't it?
Yeah, they're donezo.
It definitely seemed that way, but who knows? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
Either
not-
way, there's got to be some straightening out going on between Jake Lawless and Ashton Adonis.
I would actually really love to see them end
That's
in
fair.
this current fashion. I think they've done a lot as a group.
They have,
Yeah.
man. Fantastic run.
And I think Ashton's heart's in a different place than it was a few months ago in terms of his relationship with the trifecta or how he's going to have upward mobility inside of Ohio Valley Wrestling. I just think he's a little bit different of a guy right now.
So JJ says, I want an Ultimate X match at OVW. Does someone know what an Ultimate X match is? Because I do not.
Yes, so they usually did it in the 6-cornered ring from TNA back in the day, and there's 2 cables that intersect in an X in the middle, and the belt is hanging in the middle of that.
So there's you don't
Okay.
use ladders. You've got to climb up and get out on the on that actual
Yeah.
cable
my.
and go down.
Wow.
And I think that there's variants of
JJ.
it where there was like more of a bridge, so that. But I want to say like the super early ones were just like cables, and then as it advanced, they were like, well, let's put it this way so that we can get up there and heighten the action every time that this attraction comes back around, however you want to put it. But that's what that is, basically.
Josh Gardner, doing a little fantasy booking, says, what about J.J. Lawson versus Jake Painter? Says that would be an excellent matchup. I'd pay to see it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yes, that's
Two guys
fantastic.
that I think if they play their cards right could have a big role in the Rush division in 2026. Been very reliable in 2025. Would love to see them in the ring together and see what kind of chemistry we can make there.
All right. Let's see here. So let's go back to some more predictions. In the tag team championship bout, we moved level 3 into that because you all predicted they would win. And then you all predicted that they would actually win the championship. And that didn't happen. Cecil
No,
and Vaughn.
It did not.
Cecil and Vaughn, the same but very different tag team, wins the day. What an evolution! We talked about this a little bit on the podcast as well, but they're like 3 different tag teams with the same dude in them, with the same dudes in them as Vaughn and Cecil over the last 8 months.
A lot of growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a whole lot, man.
It's been great to watch.
No, and I think that they're, for me, in their best iteration incarnation. I love and have been waiting for the violence that these two guys are capable of when they share a ring together. And I think that we're finally getting there. There's no more Larkin. There's no more Sorry or Trouble or whatever they were playing. This is just their time to defend these belts, hold on to these belts, and provide as much violence as humanly possible.
The human dirt sheet says Cecil and Vaughn are unstoppable.
They certainly look it.
I just mainly
Yeah.
wanted to say the human dirt sheet because I found that to be a hilarious username. Let's see here.
Been funnier if it was Teenage Dirt Sheet.
Teenage dirt sheet. Let's see. We kicked around the notion of cash flow coming to the Rumble. That didn't happen, unfortunately.
Not quite.
That would have been the I think the roof may have actually came off Davis Arena, considering it was pretty packed, wasn't it, Alan?
It was sold out.
Yeah, I know it's sold out, but they're sold out and then they're sold out. How did it feel in there?
Yeah, tight. It was it was just like Christmas chaos where, when you get in there. I mean, when I got in there and talked to your cousin Weston,
Yeah.
who was there. Not only him, but the folks next to me, they were lovely. They both asked me, how's that concession line stand looking, or how's the line for the concessions looking like? Because when we got here, it was going out the door. Not to get into the show, but the concession stands.
Those hot dogs are no joke.
Yeah, yeah. So that was for good reason why they get a lot of popularity there, but it was packed, man. Yeah.
Becky Katie has just noticed that our friend Grover is visible this evening.
Yeah, of course.
That's yours and my both favorite Muppet. So
Muffet.
There's a monster in
guy.
the corner of the studio.
there is.
Yeah.
Don't look over there.
chilling,
Let's
man.
see.
Cool.
Why on a pole? JJ said. I'm trying to find the. Oh yeah. Okay.
The final count Kentucky, I think we will see JBL versus Dustin Jackson at some point. That might very well be my favorite part of the whole night was Dustin talking smack from the ring, JBL coming down and distracting him to get him eliminated from the Rumble.
Wasn't it Dustin? He did the clothesline from hell from last time he was here
In
in
Pikeville.
Pikeville?
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Fantastic.
Long-term story.
So we know
Long-term
that
storytelling,
JBL took a bump while he was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in the
He
ring,
enjoyed
not
that,
on the, well, in the ring, but not for a show.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I believe Jay was his partner for that. So
Perfect.
I think if JBL has one last match, wouldn't it be great to see it right here in OVW?
It sure would, man.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of potential. Like, that's probably something I'd go into in a different format. but a lot of potential for sure.
Yeah, Wrestling Biggest Fan says
Not the right show for that.
DJ has an ultra good, great start to 2026. How y'all feel about our heavyweight champion? Do you feel like he's heel? So,
Right.
Mr. Allen, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, you're our local
the
heel expert.
Yeah, the heel expert. Dustin Jackson, fantastic job, man. Because for me personally, when he did take that belt off of Cal in the fashion that he did, where they didn't fight for that thing.
Yeah.
It was literally just, hey, you break a rule, you give that title to Dustin. Dustin now has the title. From there, it goes like, okay, this can feel like you go in an underwhelming direction quick when you have something like that happen. There was no like climax to it. It was just at the end of a rise, oh, this is happening now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big load to just take that somewhere really special. And I think that they gave that question to the perfect guy. He has done this heel work in such an interesting way when we look at it from how he's gotten into Cal's head when they emphasize, oh, he's following everywhere. He's not in just OVW. He's at the movie theater.
He's at the gym.
Yeah, he's at the gym. He's at the restaurants following him, and they've really played into that and done such a great job telling that story. But also just in the ring where his guy Anthony Toatelli, man, and I can go on all day about Anthony.
Big fan of Anthony.
Yes,
Toatelli.
he is. He's
Check out our
fantastic.
interview with him a couple months back over on our YouTube channel. He is such a great guy to talk to.
He's a pro, man, and how he's helped Dustin during this run is just as important to telling this story, and he's got great things coming too. But Dustin, he's full package right now. I mean, in ring, out the ring, he's a convincing champ. The heel expert, that's an A+ rating right now, man. It's fantastic.
4.5 stars from the heel expert.
Yes.
No, I mean, I'm a big Dustin Jackson fan. I'm a big
That's
Dustin
your guy.
Jackson fan. He's very petulant. Very childish.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that what you want from in the heel? Haven't you told me before that the heel keeps the cool things from happening?
Yeah, that's
Like
what
including a match in which he could win it, just gets it.
that's what I believe in. When we all the big book is written, or it's all said and done, or the easiest way to define it is heels keep baby faces from doing cool stuff.
That's it, man.
Like that's it.
In that way, Dustin was the heeliest person ever. He even kept the match from happening.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The belt was won in that fashion. It was
They do the
beautiful.
they do the least
That was
cool
pretty
stuff.
healerific.
It was.
yeah,
yes,
that's-
that's the word.
Have we talked about Haley J at the Rumble yet? I don't think we have. Sean Kristen brings her up. What did you guys? We talked about her a little in the podcast. Didn't even have her gear.
Right.
Yeah.
Just showed up in a tracksuit
And yeah,
and dominated.
with the chucks on, man.
You
That's
know.
a legendary performance in a legendary shoe. I mean, it is. I'm just.
Yeah,
I'm a shoe head. Chucks. Those are Wilt numbers that she put up in that Rumble, man.
Yeah, Dusty Carter says Haley's Rumble booking was chef's kiss.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's always going to be the house that Haley built. We can talk John Cena, talk Dave Bautista, talk Cody Rhodes, anything else. Like, it's for a lot of people this generation of OVW fans, it's Haley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, love her. A little earlier, Josh Gardner said talked about Kid Colossus and how great of an addition he was. Great to see him finally get to tie up with Donovan a little bit. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pairing I've
Yeah.
been waiting since before Kid Colossus was known as Kid Colossus. I forget what they originally called him, but I'm so happy that
Kid
to
Colossus.
see them.
It's
Yeah.
always been Kid Colossus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a hero from
Yeah.
someplace with a secret identity. Parts
unknown, I believe.
Yeah, Dusty Carter's brought up.
Dusty Carter staying busy in the chat. Love to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank
2154 talked a little earlier, brought up Bobby Thunder. So maybe we could bring up
They're-
that new.
they're pretty
I
impressive.
yeah.
Yeah,
She
she
had
was
an
killing it.
outstanding week at OVW, and I hope that we see a lot more of her. And she plays bass, and that's pretty
Really?
cool. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
So Ron Von Rocket may finally be getting some members for his band.
Maybe.
Is what you're telling me.
That's what I'm hoping.
Now I'm trying to decide which OVW person would be the best drummer.
I would like
I guess
to.
you, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I would say Daniel Spencer, but he can only count to 3.
Oh, look at that.
You gotta get to the 4th one if you're gonna drum.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Anyway. So the final count says they think we need more WWE wrestlers making appearances in OVW, or just wrestlers from other promotions. What do you guys think about the special guest star model of OVW? You want to see more of that?
I mean,
I'd love to.
that's the thing that wrestling is, can always use and people always enjoy in wrestling. But I really, really, really like seeing our in-house talent be the focus week in and week out. Be the ones that are getting the opportunities.
Yeah.
A return is different than a surprise, though, as well. Someone that has put in the work at OVW, someone that fans can empathize with and recognize. It's a little bit different than just having a surprise for the sake of a surprise. Big difference between having Haley back for the Rumble or Castro back for the Rumble and having Enzo there for the Rumble.
That's true.
Yeah.
Just as a comparison.
Yeah.
Honestly, I prefer the Enzo was nice and all, and he was fun, but I like the people I've gotten to know. I think they're growing their stars here well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the OVW Women's Champion. Wrestling's Biggest Fan a little bit ago said Leela in Black has been absolutely amazing. So, first of all, what do you guys think about her commentary work over the weekend? Because we got to hear her both on Thursday and Sunday. And what do you think about the rise thus far of Leela Feist?
I love the guys with the red carpet. That's what I like.
The purple carpet.
Yeah,
Yes,
whatever it is.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
I couldn't see very well.
I appreciated that quite a bit.
Yeah.
No,
At first, I was kind of confused as to what was going on.
yeah.
But then once I realized, it was like, oh, all right.
yeah, she's got like 2 extras from Eyes Wide Shut, rolling out purple carpet for her.
Well, she is the divine drama.
And it's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I think that's this early on I think she was a big surprise over Freya. Let's
Yes.
start
Of
there.
course,
I think
of
that
course,
she was a
yeah.
huge surprise. I don't think that can be understated or overstated.
They said that match lasted a total of 9 seconds on commentary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It couldn't have been any more or any less. She's still a pretty new commodity, in all honesty. So getting the presentation with the guys rolling out the carpet and putting her back-to-back commentary, I think it was essential to let us fans know what kind of champion she's going to be and what we can expect out of her over the next few weeks or months or years. Who knows?
All right. Let's see. What have I got? There it is. Human Dirt Sheet asks, do you think that SmackDown copied Cal versus Dustin for Cody versus McIntyre, complete with salmon interference in both cage matches?
Now that's a funny observation.
Yeah.
Did SmackDown copy them?
I mean, how much time do you got?
Say, is this the first? This isn't
8
the
seconds? 8 seconds? No. I don't.
I'll say no as well, but you know what, I'll leave it at that.
There's only like 6 human stories.
Good observation.
That's all I'm gonna. That's like, and that's not just wrestling. That's like in general. There's only like 6 human stories. So, like, make of that what you will, I guess.
So Sean Kristen going back to Leela Feist says she was good on commentary, but she thinks that there's a target on her back that maybe she won't last long as OVW Women's Champion. What do you guys think about it in terms of a title reign for for the Divine Drama?
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, me too. I mean, it's absolutely a target because you see someone who got a win like that on Frey. You know what they're thinking. Everyone else in that locker room, it's oh, she got one on her. That's luck. It wasn't Freya's night. Now it's my chance. I ain't got to take Freya down no more for that belt. I got to take on someone very, very fresh to this feeling of being a champ and very mistake prone. So
Yeah.
it's a big target.
I think that in the fashion that she beat Freya, while we're talking about like game tape, like there's very little on Leela.
True.
So
Certainly within OVW, and the presentation was very different in the ring, as long with everything else. This time last year when she was hanging out with Ashton Adonis.
I think that she's going to be around a lot longer than people have come to expect as of this current moment. I really do think that there are elements of her now, even just in the last 3 weeks, that I kind of couldn't have foreseen. I think she's going to have a much more successful championship run than I would have been willing to admit a couple of weeks ago.
That's a very good point. I feel like we're just beginning to see the depth of who Leela Feist is in and out of the ring, and I'm really looking forward to that match with Lovely Miss Larkin.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be a barn burner.
It is, yeah.
It's going to be her first big challenge, and it's going to be a very big challenge. Hard to say this far out, but I'm putting my eggs in the Leela Feist basket on that one.
I feel like she's going to need an insurance policy, though.
She's going to have some extras
Because there's going to be there could very easily be some outside interference from Tommy Boy De Niro.
Yeah. Who's going to help her, man?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, Freya the Slayer. And
Well, I mean,
Killer Kai.
it could be anybody, but specifically in this instance, I feel like he's willing to pull out all the stops to make sure Lovely Miss Larkin comes out on top and wins that women's championship.
Oh,
I don't know. Looks like Adonis is chilling. So.
yeah. Maybe it's time for them to come because Adonis seems to be looking for a better deal.
He is,
so.
man. He's hungry.
Do we have anything rounding out the chat, Tiny Brian?
Well, I did want to mention Human Dirt Sheet says, and this can factor in on Alan's prediction for the return for the Women's Rumble. Human Dirt Sheet says, congratulations to Tatovic for being signed with AEW.
Congratulations.
You can mention that here as after we've already said it on the podcast. Of
course. That's a big. It deserves to be said. It deserves to be said thrice. Deserves to be said thrice. That's a big deal. Congratulations to Tatovic.
Spread the word.
Sean Kristen says that seems to think that our good friend Layla Feist has Freya's number. Do you guys think that's true?
Well, she already had it once.
Gotta see.
She did
gotta
get it
see
rather
more.
easily.
Gotta
That
see
number
more.
was 9 seconds.
999. All right.
Let's. I think we can call it a little early, unless we've got other stuff in the chat.
Let's do the calendar out fast.
Of course.
So yeah.
Malachi, do you have the poster? Just so we can you show it above us? Tomorrow night's poster on the way out, please.
So yeah, it's got a bunch of people, and all it says is fallout from the Nightmare Rumble. Anybody got a bold prediction about what's going to come from the fallout from the Nightmare Rumble? Prediction.
Quick prediction.
I thought we were going to.
I wasn't
be
even
safe
trying.
for a
I was
week.
just using the word. I wasn't even trying to do it.
Using what?
We got
I'm not saying
one out. Whatever first comes to your mind, that's all.
So anything bold for you guys to P word about?
Which P word?
Predict.
That's a
Predicament.
question right there.
Yeah. That one was more for prime time.
yeah,
Star.
if
That
you're
was
still
for
in
star
here.
player. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
for star player.
Yeah.
Cosmic Joe says Cash Daniels improved greatly.
I agree.
That's true.
He did.
Looking
I'd like to
a
see more
hoss.
of him in 2026.
Looking like a hoss.
Maybe not too bold, but Tony Evans and Dr. Zoe, man, that's
That's
such
gonna
an
be a fun match.
That's on the
interesting
horizon.
freaking story. I mean,
Yeah,
they could do with that's fair game. They can go wherever they want with that.
that's a really good point.
That one's woof.
Yeah, that one's
Can't
right
wait.
around the corner, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hadn't even really stopped. to
I
think
would
about it.
love
Yeah.
to see. Well, he's not on the poster, but I need more mic time from Mount Kadeem.
Let's get
Well, he's got Shannon the Dude for that.
Yeah, but I mean, did you hear him on the mic last year?
He was pretty
phenomenal.
good. I
He
don't
was
think
pretty
needed
good.
Shannon.
He was
for-
better than Shannon the Dude
I don't
was.
think you needed Shannon at a certain point. Past a certain point, I really don't.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Shalance Royale has arrived.
Shalance.
Well,
Right.
hello.
We've already talked about you.
Well, I mean, we can talk
Do it
about
again.
Shalance again anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime. It was
thanks.
so glad to see you back. Thank you for joining our chat.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I know the last couple of years have been tough. It was such a pleasure to see you back at the Rumble, and I hope that you're not a stranger in 2026 because there's a lot of room in the women's division for someone like you right
Yeah,
now.
I would absolutely love to see you in the hunt for the women's title sooner than later.
Yeah, we're so glad to see you, Shalance, and yes, we've been saying nice things about you for the last 2 episodes now. So
Yeah.
go watch the podcast in a few minutes. All right, tomorrow, 5:45 p.m., 4400 Shepherdsville Road. It is the hottest ticket in Louisville on a Thursday. It is OVW Live. Doors open at 5:45. Action starts about 6:15. Overdrive starts about 6:30. 7 o'clock is the main event. It's OVW Rise. It's 2 hours of non-stop wrestling action. It's going to be the fallout from what we've been talking about this whole long episode. Please join them. Next Tuesday, you'll get to see what they do at 6:30. It's OVW Overdrive. It's right here on YouTube. It is Linda Kay and Jessica. Jessica what? White. They're hosting that. They're knocking it out of the park. Stephen Steele did an interview with them last week, I think. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. Next Wednesday, we're right back here. 6 days, 23 hours from right now, we're back for Fan Zone Live. We'll have more podcasts. It's all happening right here. Stick around with us. Take us out, Jackman.
To all of our normal chatters and all of the wrestlers that joined us tonight, big night for the wrestlers
Thank
joining
you.
us in the
Thank
chat.
you.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you guys so much.
Much appreciated.
My
Thank
name
you, JJ. Thank you,
Shalance,
Shalance. Thank
Larkin.
you. Yeah, everybody.
Thank you.
Until next week, OVW, this has been the OVW Fan Zone Live.